And welcome back. The Pentagon went from the NSIC host for several days to site of the men's NEIA National Championships overnight. And what better opening round game to have in the early evening session than the Tigers of Dakota Wesleyan with their fabulous fans, including the Crib Crazies, who had fun tonight when Aaron Amadu hit for 2 of his 13 points. Tigers take the early lead. Then Ty Hoagland goes off. 3 from the left side. And we had Matt Wilbur on Calling All Sports today. He says, when Ty starts going, I just let him go. We don't call plays. We just let him do what he wants. There's 3 more for him. And then here's a crazy runner that rolls. 43 points tonight for Ty Hoagland. Yeah, half dozen times this year, I think it is, that he's gone over 40. Tristan Techmeyer also with a shot at the clock buzzer. He had 12. All Tigers tonight, 79-65 your final. Afterwards, we heard from the coach and from the star of the game.
When he gets going, it just gets really fun, and he's just one of those guys where once it's flowing, he just doesn't stop. And the cool thing about him, he loves the lights.
We have a lot of guys that can go off and do that, but tonight was a fun night for me. But my teammates, they buy into it. I made a lot of mistakes there where we could have all shut down, but we're bought into that. And we got each other's back, and we're just gonna keep going.
He loves the lights. 79-65 your final. Tigers win it. They will play at noon on Friday. They have a 23-9 record. Now the Dordt women, led by Erica Feenstra, there she is. They played tonight in the opening round of the Women's National Tournament in Sioux City. What they've accomplished this year has not gone unnoticed by their 3rd head coach in 3 years.
It's just outstanding, but we haven't reached our ceiling yet. The best is still to come for this group.
Now the defenders made huge improvements this year, so just making the national tournament is a big step up for Harmson's team. Now, the defenders took on Indiana University Northwest tonight at the Tyson Event Center. How would they do? Well, early on, not too good, but Jordan Van Manen keeping them in it. She drives for 2 of her 15. They're down by 17. I thought it was over. I was wrong. Erica Feenstra, she's a recent Athlete of the Week. Nice move in the paint. She had 19 tonight for the defenders. Kenzie Bouzma, they actually take the lead at 60-59 after being down 45-28. They can't believe it. But Indiana Northwest had a lot of ammo left at the end. They go on to win 86-72 was your final. Season ends for Dordt. Nice year for them, 20-12. And now here's Zach Borg with your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
Washington alum Deng Gu shows that he can still rise up in college, throwing down a vicious putback slam against USD. Pierce Caleb Heisinger won the 50-meter freestyle in a state record 21.16 seconds at the South Dakota State Swim Meet. Camber Lamer kicked off the NAIA National Indoor Track and Field Championships in Brookings by becoming the first Dakota Wesleyan Tiger to ever win an individual national title, taking home the pentathlon. Down 2 in the Sodak 16 at Watertown, Huron's Tegan Evers goes the length of the floor to send the Tigers to state. Our top play is a championship winner as Chloe Harbaugh delivers a state title for the Flyers in overtime against Aberdeen. Those are your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
Now the Comets of Boyden Hull took on South Hamilton Jewel in the 2A semifinals in Des Moines tonight. Keep in mind, the Comets have been to 16 1A state tournaments. This is their first in Class 2A. Here's Bo DeYoung with 3 points. Three-pointer, he had 11 points in the game tonight. Spencer Teeslaw, 3-point play. He had 10. This game was tight all the way through. Connor Hill for the other guys, 3 of his 29 points for South Hamilton. That led everybody. But your star for the Comets was Keaton Mosier. He was 7 of 7 from the floor. He scored 19, and the Comets go to the championship game. Your final as we go to the board, 62-59. They are 24-2 in college baseball today. This one took 14 innings, but the Jacks lose to mighty Alabama, 5-4. That's impressive. Also, tomorrow, your Girls State B gets started in Huron. Ethan is your top seed. They play right away. Then Warner Freeman. The game's tomorrow night. DeSmet White River and Ipswich against Corsica Stickney. We'll have highlights of all of those. And finally, the Northern Wolves going to the region tournament battle tested. All three of their wins in the NSIC tournament came right down to the wire, including last night's championship game against SMSU. Now, Ryan Brueggemann was his usual awesome self. He had 33, but Ian Smith with the drive, 2 of his 14 points. He was MVP in the tournament as they go on to win 72-68. And afterwards, we heard from Ian and Gabe King.
Feels great, back to back. Not many teams can say they've done that, and I'm just proud to be a part of this team.
Oh, it feels awesome. Last year, obviously it was an unbelievable experience, but to be able to go back to back, that's pretty hard to do in this league. And we all know we were ranked 5th coming into the season, so we had a little chip on our shoulder, and yeah, it just feels awesome.
The Wolves also won the regional tournament last year and just missed winning the national championship at the Pentagon. Speaking of which, that's where Augustana will play their home game starting next year. And the Timberwolves lost at Detroit 131-114. We'll be right back.